Hey, thanks for stopping by Flea's Bourbon Journey today. You might be wondering, why is Flea so enthusiastic today? Well, it's kind of my triumphant return, if you will. You see, some time ago, back in November, I had an injury while I was on the job, and I ended up having to have surgery at the beginning of January 2024. And it's still an ongoing process to recover from. However, I've recovered enough that here I am. I guess I should ask off the bat, did you miss me? Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the last video and whether or not you've been missing me. So what I have for you today, a lot of people would call this a bottom shelf bottle, and that's simply because it's price point. You can get this bottle by and large for about 20 bucks. In some places it's even less than that. This is the McAfee Brothers Benchmark Single Season Bonded Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This comes in at 100 proof, and that's because it's done in the bottled in bond performance, which means it's got government oversight of the process. All of the grains that are used have to be grown in the same season, and it has to be all the distillate has to be produced in one distillate season, and it's aged for 4 years minimum, which in this case it's 4 years. Now, it's of note that this comes to us that it's distilled, aged, and bottled by Buffalo Trace Distillery. A lot of you know Buffalo Trace makes some very desirable products, and in fact, one of my favorite everyday drinking products that I prefer above a lot of other things is made at Buffalo Trace. Now, the story goes that in 1773, the McAfee brothers named James, George, and Robert left Virginia westward. Traveling by canoe, they eventually followed a native trail overland that led to the Great Buffalo Crossing, where the brothers surveyed the land, now home to the world's most award-winning distillery, Buffalo Trace Distillery. The surveyors' marks left behind are known as benchmarks, and this Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey honors the pioneering spirit of those early American explorers. So that's the story behind it. Now, I can't tell you why Benchmark Bonded is able to come to us at the price point it is, but I can tell you I have heard good things, and I have had others in the Benchmark line and wasn't disappointed. But this case, this is going to be fresh crack, first try of this product. All right, got my Cornhusker Bottle Shop Glencairn glass tonight. And we're going to give her a little bit in there. And as customary on a fresh crack first try, I'm going to let it breathe for about 10 minutes. Come back, give you my thoughts. All right, so we've given this about 10 minutes to just kind of aerate and breathe a little. Some have asked me, does that really make a difference? I don't know. I feel like giving the ethanols a little bit of a chance to experience the air outside the bottle, I feel like it can't hurt. Let's see what the nose thinks. Ooh. That's got a fairly pronounced honey aroma on the nose. A little bit of oak, which isn't surprising. It's a 4-year-old bourbon. And maybe some kind of citrus in there. Just kind of a faint citrus. Let's see what the palate thinks. So I'm picking up a hint of that citrus on the front side. I'm pretty sure I'm getting, there's a vanilla, but it's got a familiar twang to the vanilla. Coffee creamer, almost like a coffee creamer vanilla. It's very pleasant. There's some oak in the middle. And maybe just the faintest pinch of caramel in there, maybe. The ethanol in it, for 100 proof, the ethanol does not come on terribly strong. But of course, I've taught you through the viewing of my videos, one of the ways you can help mitigate that ethanol is by taking that deep inhale through your nose at the right time in the drink. Let me demonstrate. As soon as you let that swallow go down your throat, that's when you take your inhale, and most times that'll mitigate any harsh ethanol. Well, you guys, I'm not surprised that I like it. I like most things that I've tasted from Buffalo Trace Distillery, and this is no exception. Definitely a drinker. Okay? On the YOUR Bourbon Journey ratings scale, the 3 to 13 scale, I would say I would give this a solid 7. It definitely is better than its price point would suggest. Guys, you won't be disappointed in this one. And being 100 proof, I imagine it'll stand up pretty good to a cube, and it'll probably stand up pretty good in any cocktail you want to make with it. But it is a good sipping bourbon as well. Well, guys, there you have it. My fresh crack first try of McAfee Brothers Benchmark Bonded, offered through Buffalo Trace Distillery. Guys, thanks for stopping by YOUR Bourbon Journey today and appreciating me in my recovery, which I'm also appreciating the recovery from the surgery. Hopefully it continues to go well and I can bring you some more content in the very near future. I hope that you enjoy your bourbon journey. Don't forget to click like down below. If you like what you saw and you want to see what I do next, make sure you subscribe. And if you know somebody else who might want to know about this under $20 wonder of a bottle, bottled in bond bourbon, make sure you share it. Again, thanks for stopping by YOUR Bourbon Journey, and stay safer than me. Hey guys, I almost forgot to mention to you, make sure you support local. Places like Cornhusker Bottle Shop in Lincoln, Ken's Kegs in Lincoln, Ashland Wine and Spirits, Gretna Wine and Spirits, Spirit World in Omaha, Spirits and Things in Omaha. Make sure you support local. I have in front of me another example of a local company. This is the Winter Soldier offering from Pint 9 Brewing. Make sure you get a chance to get in, check out what they got. They sell stuff through some of the local stores as well, but they're actually a local company doing business right here in Omaha in the metro area. So make sure you check out the other offerings they got and let me know what you think of what you find out from them. After all, part of the bourbon journey also involves maybe some of the brewski journey. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, you know I'm right. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Stay safe.